While elsewhere, dozens of deaths have been reported as unprecedented flash floods hit many parts of the world. In Iran, officials say that more than 50 people have died in landslides, while 7 people have lost their lives in the United Arab Emirates. Meanwhile, President Biden has declared a major disaster in the United States after 16 people died in Kentucky. Leana Hosea reports.
Floodwaters from days of torrential rain have inundated hundreds of homes and wiped out entire towns in eastern Kentucky. Bridges have been washed away and roads submerged, sending some residents scrambling to their rooftops.
Our little room completely crushed. I'm so sorry. It's okay.
There's no words. It's just hard to imagine. There's nothing really that you can do, but you know, we're just glad that we got out.
But worst of all, the floods have taken people's lives, including those of children, 4 of whom were from the same family. Search and rescue teams in helicopters and boats are still looking for survivors.
I have received notice that they've located the bodies of those 4 children. It means we've got at least 6 dead children, and that's hard. There's still a lot of people out there, still a lot of people unaccounted for. We're going to do our best to find them all.
According to some scientists, what we're seeing is the new normal with climate change.
Here in the United States, Kentucky is experiencing severe floods. Earlier this week, it was St. Louis. With climate change, as temperatures rise, the air can hold more moisture. And so when it rains really heavily. We get these heavy downpours. And in the case of a place like Iran, they've actually been experiencing extended drought. And when you get these heavy rains in a very short time, falling on very dry, barren land, that can trigger floods, mudslides, flash flooding that comes up very quickly, and people get caught up in it.
Rescue efforts are underway in Iran, where there's been flooding in numerous provinces. The Red Crescent says casualties have been the highest in the Tehran province. Meanwhile, in the nearby United Arab Emirates, emergency teams have rescued more than 800 people following flash floods caused by the worst rains in 30 years. Temperatures are 1 degree Celsius over pre-industrial levels, but the frequency and intensity of floods is already increasing. Leana Hosea, BBC News.